clumpy that mine don't clump. So I'll show you how to make my non-clumping jelly embed so you can get that little bit of gel on top of your water, which is super, super cool, which is not too bad if you don't do it in a huge amount of quantities in your box. Otherwise, you're going to make it a big mess. So without further ado, let's get making some fun embeds. All right, so for the first one, we're going to do the jelly. So I'm going to do red because I'm having a lot of fun with red right now, and it's super duper cool. Now what you're going to need is your embed mix, which is 1 part baking soda and 1 part citric acid, and I've got a little bit of I'm going to use Kitty. I've got a little bit of cornstarch in there as well. All right, so I'm going to use a teaspoon of something called sodium alginate. Now what sodium alginate does is it reacts with calcium, which is in the water. Oops, bye kitty. We'll get you later and wash you up. So we got 1 teaspoon, and I've got a cup of my bath bomb mix here. So just a little bit. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons actually, because these are embeds. All right, sodium alginate is super cool. I'll show you in a glass what this looks like, one of my little embeds. But it is going to make the bath a little messy, so you're going to need some SLS powder in there to clean as it drains. Otherwise, you're going to have some customers saying, "It was a mess, it was awful." So none of us want to hear that with all the hard work we're doing. Alrighty, so remember, a little SLS if you want it to clean. If you don't want to use it, that's fine. Messy baths are easy enough to clean. Just warn your customers so they don't get mad at you. All right, so now that is mixed in. I am just making embeds, so I'm not really all that worried about how they look. So I'm just going to mix it a little bit, and let me just grab my colorant. All right, for this one, I'm going to use my red 28 from Easy Colors, and I'm going to use quite a bit actually. I'm going to use 2 scoops. I'm going to use 3 scoops. Every time I get on a forum, they say, "Oh, use this much. Use like almost nothing and it'll be perfect." And every time I do that, my bath bombs don't have enough. So if this isn't enough, so I use 3, I'll add more next time. But I think I also want to make some purple ones with the amethyst, which is my favorite color ever. Because when it lets go in the bath, you almost don't need any other colors, because it has blue and it has red and it has purple, and it's just its own color. And then the white is perfect. So we'll see how dark this is going to get as I spritz. So I've got my spritzer. And this is a pinky red, which is nice. And it's not going to take a lot of time or a lot of spritzing for this small amount. Yeah, it's perfect. Now I'm just going to do a water test. That's not water, that's coconut oil. I'm going to just get some top. Put a little sprinkle in there. And that's really light, so that's not going to do what I want it to do. So I'm going to put in a big spoonful now. Alrighty, Easy Colors red. You need a little more than I thought. We're going to go with like a 1/4 of a teaspoon for a cup. Whoop, that is like half a teaspoon. See if that, and we'll take all of it off the spoon too, because now you really do need to work it in there. Otherwise you'll have some that have lots and some that have none. have another color test. Still all I'm getting is pink. So I'm going to add some FD&C, like 40 to that. So these will blend really well. So I'm using about a half a teaspoon of that to start. I'm getting there. Let's see what the color looks like. A nice pinky, but it's just not. These are embeds, so we want them to shoot out color. Just gonna move that back a little bit. There we go. That's better. That's what we want. All right. I'm gonna get my mold and pack them all in. This is the mold I'm using, and just gonna pile it all in. I should be able to get it all in one go. Now I'm gonna try Bath Bomb World's technique with these shaped embeds, because that's what he does, and it's so cute. So I'm gonna try one of his round shapes if I can find one of those sandwich presses, or I'm going to use my my mooncakes press maybe. I'm just going to pack those in so there's lots and lots. And then I'm going to set this somewhere just to dry, and I'll pop it out. And I don't care if the silicone dents it a bit. This is the side that I'm going to be showing on the outside. So this is the side I need to be flat and pretty. So it'll show off the shape. So that's the side that I'm going to concentrate in once I get them kind of punched in there. I just want to pop out already. These are great molds, but for bath bombs they have their own little challenges. You see what I'm doing? Often I'm just like, yeah, let's bring it back a little bit. That's better. And I think I've got enough to do this whole thing. And these jelly bombs are super cool. I really like them. I just got to figure out which ones I did with jelly and which ones I did normally, because I did so many bath bombs. I know it's a red or a purple. Not push on those on the bottom. So there we go. There they are already. And the rest of these I'm going to put in to my bath bomb mix because I want. Ready? Let's do the jelly bomb demo. This is one of the embeds that I made. So here's the one that didn't fit in one of those. Check it out. So it's reacting with, oh my goodness, this is a crazy mess I'm creating. Look at that. Look at all the potential for fun things you can do with that. And it leaves the water kind of like Jello on the top. So that's going to be a thin layer on top of like Jello. And it does. Check out this mess. So be prepared, I'm thinking, if it's anything like the Lush bombs, to clean up after. I love that. I love how, oh, jelly. All right, sometimes you just have to have fun in the tub. Now let's see, make sure that it rinses off, okay? Here's the test. Let's see if I can rinse it off my hands. It's leaving me a little pink, so I don't know, guys. It's a good thing my hands are pink, because that is a very strong embed. It left my hands a little pink. That's okay. It'll soak up, and in a whole bath, it's most likely we'll see. That was fun. All right, till next time, guys. Bye-bye.